Hey guys, how's it going? This is Autobot JCB here again for another How to Transform video. I got a new video for you today because in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to transform the 2004 Transformers Energon Optimus Prime. I know I've had quite a few people ask for this video, so I'm not going to really shout out to everybody, but those of you who requested this video, you know who you are and I appreciate it. I've been waiting to do this one for quite a while. I'm going to give you a little bit of a spoiler for my next video before we get going, but I am planning on doing Optimus and Megatron back to back. So those videos are going to be coming out tonight and tomorrow, just so you guys know. But anyway, so going back to Optimus, as you can see here, with the Transformers Energon design, they stuck with the tractor trailer and semi configuration vehicle mode, just like what they did with the Transformers Armada series. If you turn the truck, you'll see that there's a little trailer hitch that connects onto the back, just like with the Armada Optimus Prime, which just pegs right into the little hole right there on the back. With this trailer, obviously it's a different trailer compared to the Transformers Armada design. In regards to which trailer I think is better, I honestly got to go with the Armada design, even with as much as I like this one. But this one, just like with the Armada Optimus Prime trailer, has the ability to transform into kind of a mobile command center. It doesn't really open up like the Armada design, which kind of bums me out a little bit. But hey, if you want, you got to keep ideas fresh, so they got to keep coming out with new designs. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you how to transform Optimus into his alt mode. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the features of the tractor trailer. And then what I will do is I will show you how to transform Optimus into Super Mode Configuration A and Super Mode Configuration B. So for right now, we're going to move the trailer off to the side and we're going to bring in Optimus. So like I said, as you can see here, they stuck with the semi design. I think that this design is probably one of the weirdest designs for Optimus I have ever seen. And the reason I say that is because of how weird the front end looks, because I don't think I've ever seen a semi-truck that looks like that. Maybe in like a sci-fi movie or something like that. But so going over some of the features or some of the features in detail, so you can see that he's got the Autobot symbol right there in that little ring right here. This is the connection port for the Energon chips that come with both the Terracon and the Omnicon figures that I've done in previous videos. If you look right here, we have his blaster mounted on a little, he's got a little peg hole and a little rack right there on the back of him. I'm going to take that off right now. Now, in regards to sound effects, it really doesn't do anything much. You will notice that there is actually the button for the sound effects right here. If you push it, that's really the only sound you get. I don't really know what exactly that is supposed to be. If you guys have any ideas, I'd love to know. So feel free to let me know in the comments if you guys even have any remote idea, because, yeah, I don't know. So anyway... So now I'm going to show you how to transform Optimus into his alt mode. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab where the gas tank is right here, and we're going to pull this section down until it goes straight underneath that front wheel. And we'll come over here, and we'll do the same thing on the other side, just like that. And then what we'll do is you'll see there are gray panels on the fronts, and there are gray panels on the back. Go ahead and flip these panels down just like this, because these are going to become his feet and his heels. Or his toes and his heels, excuse me. So get those all flipped down just like that. The next thing we'll do is we'll take this entire section right here, where the Autobot symbol is. If we flip this around, it actually turns into Optimus Prime's shoulder. And we'll go ahead and flip the other piece around just like this. And we're going to come around here, and you'll see that this piece right here is actually on a double hinge. So if you flip it back and then flip it up just like that, it should seat nicely onto his back. And then what we'll do is we'll come back around the front here, and we'll bring this down 2 clicks. Give it 1 click bent towards the front. And then this little white panel right here, if you take your finger and slide on it, it makes his fist pop out. And we'll come over here, come down 2 clicks, click it forward once, and slide out Optimus's fist. And then finally what you do is you'll see right here, there's a little tab right here. Just go ahead and flip this up with your thumb. Now, I know some of you are immediately going to notice that the Optimus Prime that I have has his mouth exposed. From what I have gathered, they actually released two variations of this model. One was with the mouth exposed, and one was with the solid faceplate. I actually got mine from. Honestly, I don't even remember where I got it. It was so long ago. But yeah, I thought it was weird, but hey, it was the Energon Optimus Prime, and I thought it was just how the design was made, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I bought it. So anyway, so there we have Optimus in his alt mode. As you can see, compared to the Armada Optimus Prime, his body is very weird. It honestly looks like he has like some type of honestly, I don't even know. But anyway, so that's the Optimus in his base mode. And then, like I said, we've got his blaster right here. This can be fitted in his hand, whether he's in his base mode or his alt mode. Now, this little dish right here on the back, this will actually flip around and fold up over his head when I turn him into his super mode. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set Optimus off to the side, and I'm going to show you the Prime Force trailer. So like I said, with the similar to the Armada design, they gave Optimus a tractor trailer to pull behind him. Now this actually has two different modes. Obviously, right now you're seeing the trailer mode. In order to turn it into the portable command center mode, what you'll do is you'll start by flipping this panel right here. This actually flips all the way down and becomes a support for having it standing up just like that. Move back a little bit. Sorry, guys. And then other than that, all you do is just flip this up. It becomes like a little satellite dish. And then what you can do, move back just a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. You'll notice that some of these panels have little sliding pieces, right here, right here, and right here. Now, if you actually push on those, it will make the components that are inside the trailer. We have Fire 1, Digger 3, Copter 2, and Submarine 4 in this trailer. If you actually slide this panel forward, it will slide it fast enough. It's actually supposed to make these guys launch out. Mine apparently appears to be damaged. I am sorry about that, guys. But anyway, so yeah, what that's supposed to do is it's supposed to push them out with enough force that they can actually launch themselves out of the trailer. So there we have, that's Fire 1 right there. And then we'll do the lower piece. That one didn't work either. I think it got caught on my finger. And then we have the second component for Optimus is Digger 3. And we'll come over to the other side and we'll flip this out. Oh, that one actually almost worked. We have the OP number 4, which is Submarine 4. And then you'll notice right here, there's this big black panel on the side. You can actually flip this down, and what it does is it becomes a chopper pad for the Copter 2 component. And now with this one, what you can actually do is you can actually take the rotor and you can actually flip it around, and then it's got this little tail that flips out. And then you just spin the rotor blades, and there we have Copter 2. And then also with the with Fire 1, what you can do is it actually has a little extending ladder. It doesn't really go up by much, but that's still a neat little feature. And then with Digger 3, underneath it's got this little wheel. And when you roll it along the table or the floor, whatever, the drill bit will actually spin. And then Submarine 4, I think just has some wheels. All right, so let me get these in the right order. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. So there we have Fire 1, Copter 2, Digger 3, and Submarine 4. And what's neat about these is that, like I said, there are two different, in the show, there are two different combination configurations that Optimus Prime can use. Honestly, with the way these transform, you could pretty much set it up any way you want. Like, you could have Fire 1 over here, you could have it anywhere you want. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to combine Optimus into his Powerlinx mode A and Powerlinx mode B. So we're going to move the Prime Force trailer out of the way. And we're going to bring these guys in, and we will transform them into the different configurations. All right, so what we're going to start with first is Super Mode A. And what we're going to do first is I will show you how to transform Optimus into that setup, and then we will transform all 4 pieces. So to get this one, what you'll do is you'll straighten both of Optimus's arms, fold them up, and then push in his hands, okay? So straighten his arm, fold it up, push in his hand, just like that. And then what you do, come down here, fold up all 4 gray panels on his legs, just like that. And then what you can do is you can open up the chest, just like that, which will reveal, I guess that's supposed to be Optimus's spark chamber. I don't know for sure. And then, like I had said earlier, this satellite that's on the back of the truck, you can actually flip this around. As you do, take these gray pieces, flip them up, and then flip these little black wings all the way around. So flip that around, flip that down, and then flip this up just like that. That way you can get the helmet onto Optimus's head pretty easily. And we'll get that down there just like that. Yeah, he definitely looks weird with that mouth. Eventually, I'll probably get the one without the mouth, but for now, this is what I'm working with. So that's what Optimus should look like when he's ready to be combined onto his super mode. So we'll set him off to the side, and now we'll transform all 4 components into Powerlinx mode A. So we'll start with Fire 1. With this, all you do is you grab right here and right here, bring that down just like that. And then these 2 pieces right here will actually flip up and around, just like that. Flip that up and around just like that. And flip that up just like that. And then you'll notice that there's a hinge right here, because you can actually give him a little bit of an elbow. And then there's also a little bit of a wrist. It really doesn't do much. I really never mess with it. But anyway, so there's Fire 1. And now what we'll do is we'll go over in Copter 2, and we'll start by folding in the tail just like that. Fold over the rotors, and hang on, I did the wrong one. Okay. Fold over, make sure you fold the lower rotor up first, okay? You'll see right here that they're just kind of sitting on top of each other. Make sure you fold the lower one up first, and then go ahead and bring the upper one. Or actually, no, I did that wrong. I am so sorry, guys. Keep the rotors out, and then bring this down just like this. Make sure that you have it facing this direction, because this is going to be the opposite arm for the Optimus. And then just like Fire 1, we'll go ahead and flip these panels up open just like this, and flip this panel up just like that. Now this also has the little elbow in it, but this one does not have the wrist hinge in it like Fire 1 does. But anyway, so there's Copter 2. So there's 2 out of 4. And now we'll go down to Digger 3. And then Digger 3 is actually really simple. All you do is just take this little piece and flip it up just like that. Grab the drill and rotate it just like that, because that will actually be one of Optimus's feet. Just like that. And then finally, Submarine 4 is actually the easiest one. All you do is just grab the front end and just rock it on the hinge just like that. That's really all you have to do with that. And there we have Submarine 4. All right, so now comes the fun part, because now what we're going to do is we're going to hook all these pieces onto Optimus. And these literally just slide on and link up. You'll see that there are little white pieces right here inside the Fire 1 component. They will actually wrap right around these little grooves right here. So you just stick his arm in and click into place just like that. There's Fire 1. Same thing with Copter 2 and Digger 3. And finally, Submarine 4. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, and there we have Optimus Prime Super Mode. This is Mode A. What I will do now is I will be right back in just a minute, and I will show you how to transform him into Super Mode, Mode B. So I will be right back. And we're back. All right, guys. I just went ahead and skipped transforming all the pieces back into their fleet mode, just so I could save you guys a little bit of time. So as you can see here, we've got all 4 pieces back the way they were, and we're ready to go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you Powerlinx mode configuration B. Now what that one is where configuration A has Fire 1 and Copter 2 as the arms. Configuration B actually has Digger 3 and Submarine 4 as the arms. I think there's only 1 or 2 episodes in the series where Optimus actually uses configuration B. Personally, I think he should have the drill on his arm all the time because that'd be a pretty cool weapon to throw at Megatron. But anyway, so starting with Fire 1, what we're going to do is you just grab this piece right here and just go ahead and flip this down just like what you did with Submarine 4 when turning that into the leg configuration. So that's Fire 1 right there. Copter 2, what we'll do is we're going to start by folding up the tail of the helicopter mode again. Now this time what you do is you actually put the rotor back into its seating position, just like that. I want to apologize for that little mishap when turning it into the arm configuration. And just like with Fire 1, take this whole section and go ahead and rock it on its hinge, just like that. And there we have Fire 1 and Copter 2 in the leg configurations. Now with Digger 3, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and lift this piece again. And then what we'll do is grab this whole section and bring it down. You'll see that it exposes an elbow joint. And then just go ahead and click it up. And there we have Digger 3 in the arm configuration. And then finally, with Submarine 4, same thing with Digger 3. Just go ahead and grab this whole section and bring it down. And it will expose that elbow joint. And then just go ahead and click it up. Now with this one, this really doesn't have a weapon on it. I know in the show he's got some lasers that'll actually shoot out of the wrist here. But what this does have is it has like a little pincer so he can grab stuff. But there is Submarine 4 in the arm configuration. So now, bring Optimus back in. And I just went ahead and left him in the super mode setup. And we'll go ahead and do Fire 1. Click that up into place. Copter 2. Click that up into place. And Digger 3 on his arm right there. And finally, Submarine 4. Just like that. All right. So there we have Super Mode Configuration B. Just give me 1 second. I'll move the camera up, guys. All right. There we have Super Mode Configuration B. All right. So there's the 2004 Transformers Energon Optimus Prime with Powerlinx Configuration A and Configuration B. I'm going to tell you guys right now, unfortunately, as much as I'd like to do the videos, I do not have Wing Saber or Omega Supreme. I'm really hoping to get those soon. So if you guys want those videos, let me know, and I will definitely make sure to get those videos out as I get the figures. But if you guys have any other ideas for other Transformers you'd like me to try and do, feel free to comment below. Even hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell, and I will see what I can do to help you out. Until then, bye.